Hello and welcome back to Aquablad. This is the world bosses and I'm going up against the survival encounter first before we make our way to the final bosses of the world bosses series. So how do I defeat this encounter? I'm thinking of just going for a crackthorn list to start off with, see what the encounter brings, and then going from there. So let's just build a very standard crackthorn list and get some Sagami warriors. Elderwood Embrace. Oh, we'll get some wood elementals. Now, teleport probably isn't as relevant, to be honest. So let's hold off teleport for now. I think we can take 2. I don't think we need 3. And that's going to be it from this. Let me just have a look in the red side of things. Flame Burst. Cypher Grind Shakers. I don't know if we'll ever get to Garadan, but I will put him in just in case. And we have the Crackthorn Beasts as well. So this does free up some slots for us. I'm gonna take some more power-ups, I think. We'll take some Runin's Guidance. You know what? I think we'll just go up to our third Sagami warrior to finish it off. So a pretty straightforward Crackthorn list to try out against the survival encounter. I feel this might do okay. I have no idea what's in store for me, but let's give this deck a spin and see if it can beat the survival. Survival encounter is in the Forest of Trials. Even gods must be tested if they wish to visit the cosmic portal. This nightmarish forest conjures echoes of the world's most terrifying creatures. Prepare to die. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see if a little Crackthorn can help us out here, but we have been warned. We've been told that we must prepare to die. I'm going against his survival. Oh wow, there's all the colours this time, so not just 2 colours, we have a few others. Well, we have every colour available, so we'll have to see what the old survival encounter wants us to do. Survive for 8 turns, okay. We're going to dash onto the desert. Why not? It makes no difference, really. I mean, I could block him playing something here, have more access. Oh, okay. Crackthorn's not going to cut it here. We can run away, at least. So lucky I didn't dash that side. So yeah, we can just run away for now. Let's set up a collector on this well. Now, hopefully there's not a Horsemaster. Horsemaster would be pretty scary. There is a God Hunter, but I can take care of this. It's also a Battle Rager. This could be a lot of damage going into me next turn. This really doesn't seem fair. Is that right, Fagoro? Tell me more. I could have actually built a mountain last turn. Man, this thing's gonna munch me next turn. Let's get in range of it. You know what? I might have to throw my Sagami warrior at this. So we know there's battle rages. We know there's ice rock. This is an information gathering exercise. Let's call it that. Right, we can get a mountain somewhere. Let's take one on the opposite side. Gives us a bit of flexibility. So that movement cost me a clear on this Oblivion Rider. But I am blocking at least. I don't know, this seems quite difficult already. Let's just get some more Sagamis down. Let's knock off this shield, actually. I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead straight away. Oh my goodness. And the king. Do you really need the king? Hold out for just 4 more turns. Just 4 more turns? It's not going to happen. Yeah, that's it. So that's the first attempt over. So Crackthorn not really pulling its weight here. There's a lot of heavy hitters in this survival list. We're going to have to figure out a way to handle this. Yeah, so we're going to have to go back to the deck builder, try and figure out a way to finish this guy off. I don't know, it's hard. it did say it's going to be difficult. And there we go. So that's me done for this attempt. Let's head back to the deck builder and figure out a way to defeat this. Back in the deck builder to figure out how to defeat the survival encounter. I don't even know where to start. So let's think about what we saw. We saw a Battle Rager, we saw Oblivion Rider, Ice Rock Behemoth. So yellow is going to be pretty strong. Yellow is going to give us hard removal, which I feel like we kind of need at the moment. Oblivion Rider's going to be able to be cleared by Wind Soldier. I'm thinking yellow red being the combo of colors I'd like. Alright. Let's start with our removal. So 3 damage seems pretty good. Firebomb's probably better than Cypher's Wrath just because we're not trying to deal damage to our opponent. So we got a nice bit of removal there. Now we need to be able to live against these high attack creatures. We're looking at 7/6 attack. So we either want to kill them quick in just 1 shot, or we want to be able to tank them. The charge is probably pretty good. You can trade up. Assassins are probably pretty good as well. Oh, I only have 1 mythic, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll take some assassins. These guys are going to be pretty good. They kill a lot of things as well. We can sack them for the assassin. We're going to want to deal 1 damage to those Ice Rock Behemoth shields. So Ground Shake is going to be very, very handy in achieving that. May even just put a Derelict Tower in just to help out with those protections. Just trying to think if there's anything else. The only neutral we saw was Magnus, so punishment not going to be too handy. Basically, I want creatures that live if they go into combat, which I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off. Not cheaply, at least. Could try Divine Guardian. Just hide a Divine Guardian somewhere to buy me some time. That seems okay. We'll try it. Spicy way to beat this encounter. Outland Rangers could be pretty decent as well. Let's take something out. Actually, we'll just have 2. Alright, so this is the list I'm going to try to start off with. Just lots of removal, lots of good answers to all the creatures we're expecting, including stuff like Magnus and the Ice Rock. I've been able to use that last nightmare. So let's take this deck, let's put it to the test, and see if I can beat the survival encounter. Alright, we'll keep one of these charges at least, and we'll keep a Death Wish Ghoul. We have a Firebomb, so we already need 4 lands to get going. What are we expecting? Ice Rock. So Ice Rock can come from here and here. God Hunter as well, which I can firebomb. And then Oblivion Riders can come from here. So that's a good thing to consider, is mono-colored creatures can only come from specific locations. So a desert down here is not too bad, because we can set up the Death Wish Ghoul to clear the Oblivion Riders. So he starts off at the top this time with the Ice Rock Behemoth. And there's our Divine Guardian. Now, where do I want to hide this Divine Guardian? I think we'll leave this spot up for now. Now I'm going to stick Divine Guardian here. And I'm going to walk her up to this forest. To hide her in the forest. Hopefully get me an extra turn. I kind of need to draw... Yeah, I kind of need Last Nightmare right now. Ooh. Oof. Tasty. Sad thing is, I don't build towards Firebomb with this Nightmare, but it does give me a bit of time, at least. I'm going to run this away, because that means he's not moving... Well, he still is moving closer to my orb. We can move here and get within orb range. But he did ignore my Death Wish Ghoul. Alright, Divine Guardian. You are going to hide over here. I'm going to build a mountain. And then I am going to sack... Oh man, if he hits this, he gives +3. Oh, there's nothing I can do. Let's sack the Death Wish Ghoul. I might have to go mono for this. I don't feel like I have time to build enough lands. I mean, mono yellow might be okay. Oh, right, I'm dead. Well, dead-ish. Yeah, that's pretty dead. Yeah, that's kind of it. Wow. Okay. Let's go back to the deck builder, because I kind of feel that I need to refine this list. So yeah, we'll go back to the deck builder, and then we'll figure out a new list. Okay, so this time we're gonna go mono. I think mono will help us a lot, because we don't have to build so many lands. I'm gonna take the old Mace Man here. I've been playing Mace Man quite a lot recently, and it can help me clear the God Hunter and anything else with 4 life or less. And we're gonna go yellow. We're gonna try mono yellow for now. So Soul Drain's going to be pretty handy. Again, I like these ghouls. Fanatic could be helpful as well, being able to push creatures around. We'll go for the Assassins and the Wind Soldiers. Chargers. Which are fine. Huh. What else do we have? Kaleem. I don't think Kaleem lives. When it comes to a lot of the creatures that are getting played right now. Empress Command is pretty handy, and I'm going to take Outland Ranger again. And this might do it. I'm not sure. It's quite an obstacle, but we'll see. So this is going for kind of a fighting on board style yellow deck. We have the Last Nightmares for the big creatures. We have Assassins for the big creatures as well. With a bit of mobility. And the Outland Ranger and the Empress Command Soldier. These all extend our creature's reach when fighting in combat. So let's go back into Survival Challenge and see if the yellow deck does any better. Okay, we're back. Try and survive this onslaught. Shaitan Assassin's pretty good keep. Pick up the Nightmare as well for the opener. Feels good, guys. We're going to play Outland Ranger up here. So I'm probably just going to sack it next turn. If he plays Ice Rock up here. Yep. So that's going to get Nightmared. Which is fine. Get to collect a Faeria. And then we can set up the Assassin down here. Now, it's usually Ice Rock into God Hunter. Here we go. God Hunter. Down this end. That's handy. Well, actually, it's not as handy as I thought because this guy's still lurking. We're defending a lot around here, so I'm going to build a desert next to me. We'll take the Nightmare. And then we'll make our way towards this Battle Rager. Oh no! Well, that's not good. How come he gets Nightmare? Okay. I need to save this. Just gonna play an Assassin. And hope it lives, to be honest. If it doesn't live, I'm gonna be in big trouble. Alright, 1 damage, I'll take it. And a Sea Swallower, that's a 10-10 flyer. That ain't good. I'm going to need to get rid of that. Double Soul Drain. And I'll probably just trade here. Nightmare. Trade. And I'll take a draw. Because I need to be able to play something next turn. Here's the Warlord. So pick up a good creature to sack. There we go. Okay, we're doing it, guys. We're getting there. We have a lot of removal in hand as well. Take care of anything massive. So if that Tephra combo shows up, I do have an answer. Oh, wow. Really? What? Why would you do this? Man, this is evil. This is just evil. There's no other way to put this. So I can double Soul Drain. Then Wind Soldier. It's going to cost me everything, so I might as well draw. Scourge Flame. 2 of them. Oh, Garadan. I think there's much longer, guys. I think I can hold off. Holy yak! 1 more turn. I can hold off. Let's just pray that doesn't get ground shaken. Oh, we don't even need to now. Just campfire it instead. Alright, this is it. Let's see if I live this turn. I think this is it, guys. This seems good. Yeah, that was close. That was very close. Double Scourge Flame. Why he just didn't go face with the other one, I don't know. It was lucky for me, so a bit of a misplay from my opponent there, but It was hard enough. I think a misplay or two isn't too bad. All right, let's go back to the deck builder again, and let's try this encounter once more, but without any epics or legendaries this time. All right, guys, we're back in the deck builder, and the only epics we had was Emperor's Command and the Assassin. Now, I felt like the Assassin played a huge role in winning that encounter because it was durable, it lived, and it killed the Battle Rages without doing too much damage to our life. So even though I said with no epics or rares, if you're at level 70 now, you should have quite a few epics sitting in your collection. So I would actually say there's no real substitute to this. I guess, alternatively, we could use Queen's Assassin. So let's try Queen's Assassin instead. Now, the Emperor's Command was just kind of another piece of removal for us. Falcon Dive might just be the alternative. Maybe even Punishment. Punishment's a little pricey. Could try Healing Song. Just push us a little bit out of range. And get a bit of card draw. Let's try Healing Song. So this is the list we're going to try next. This doesn't have any epics or legendaries in it. Let's see if I can keep the trend of defeating these world bosses without the legends or epics. So let's get into another match and see how this performs. I beat it once, I can beat it again. But it is going to be tough. Let's throw this Healing Song. And we already have a Queen's Assassin to help start things off. And I guess the nice thing about Queen's Assassin... The problem is if he didn't open with Ice Rock Behemoth every time, Queen's Assassin would be amazing here. But because he does, and I can't... Well, I guess I could play it here, alternatively, because at least it can run away from the Ice Rock Behemoth. Last Nightmare seemed to be pretty crucial into stabilizing in the early game, but he's actually going for the top end, which is nice, because now the Assassin can at least collect some Faeria for us. So let's chuck a Death Wish Ghoul up here as a land to the slaughter. And then we're going to move this Assassin around, and she is going to be pushed up with the Fanatic next turn to take care of the Ice Rock. And get a bit of Faeria out of it as well, can't complain. But there's also a Warlord I'm going to have to deal with very shortly. I haven't taken any damage yet. Alright, we'll take a draw. Wind Soldier. Not gonna help. But we can summon the Fanatic up here, where he can't be killed by the God Hunter. And then we have Healing Song next turn. So if I was to pick up a Campfire, it'd be pretty good because I could kill this in one hit. So I can Wind Soldier this guy at least. Oh, Greater Wisdom. What an evil card. As they say, knowledge is power. Oh, excellent. So I have a replacement for my Fanatic. I don't... The problem is I don't clear this right now. I need to Wind Soldier this guy. And then we'll play the Charger. We'll try and clear out the Warlord. I think the Warlord just wants to go face anyway. Damn, Garadan's a thing. I'm gonna need another event. Alright, let's Healing Song first. That lined up perfectly, actually. So now I can Nightmare this. And we can clear the Garadan. Nice. Oh, this gave us loads of time, especially with this Queen's Assassin sitting in my hand. Oh, if I was to pick up a Wind Soldier, I'd be in a fantastic position. Oh. Don't stop believing, guys. So this can be done on a budget. It just very much lines up. It kind of... You have to see how your opponent's cards line up. So I have plenty of time now. Especially if I go double event. Huh? Oh. Excellent. It's a sad... The sad thing is, I can't play an assassin as well. So we're back up to 20 life. Healing Song has worked out wonders with those charges. Azari, you're not stealing much, that's for sure. And now I can double block with double assassin. One more turn. So yeah, just go for the double block. We've seen Garadan, so there's no more Garadans. That's going to be it. He needs to deal 10 damage to me. And yeah, that's going to be it with the budget version as well, which is really cool. I'm happy this worked out. So if you do want a budget way to defeat the survival encounter, try out this list. Not as sturdy as the previous one because of the assassins, but the Queen Assassins did just fine. So that's going to be it for this episode of Aquablad vs. the World Bosses, taking on the final survival encounter. Up next, I have two heavy hitters, Ryzon and Jalmir. So yeah, I have some pretty powerful opponents coming up. So until next time, take care, guys. Have a great day.